You guys are getting ready to see me come face to face with that big brute back there. Not the hunter, the deer, that is. I got a lot of tracks to get through that I've been on recently, and I'm going to start posting them and editing in no particular order. But this is one I think a lot of people were waiting to see, so I wanted to hurry up and get it out. And then I'm going to go hunting tomorrow and next couple of days, and then try to edit some more. Anyway, I'm going to preface this a little bit with some information how I got to this point. So this fella calls me, shot a deer, made a perfect shot, a real good shot, not necessarily perfect, but what he was very confident in was a lethal shot. Tracked it about 50 yards, and deer went across a little small clear and stood there for a little bit, and then went up in the woods. And when he tracked it, he got to where the deer entered the woods and found a little bit of blood, but it was kind of sparse, and he was worried about having trouble tracking the deer. Felt confident the deer was probably in that, not far in the woods from where he last saw it, but just to be on the safe side, he wanted me to bring my dog down. I'm usually pretty good at analyzing shots and everything, but my thoughts got a little clouded on this one. I had to work the next day, so the only way I was going to track it was to come down that night, and as long as the deer was dead, everything was okay. And the hunter pretty much convinced me that this was a lethal shot. The deer was likely dead. So head down there. I actually asked the hunter ahead of time, could I bring my pup Jasper down, or Brooks' pup Jasper, and let him run the track, since we figured this might be an easy recovery. And he agreed, and so I took Jasper down there and Callie. Analyzing the arrow, to me it hinted of a liver shot. And I should have used better judgment, but again, it was clouded by, I guess, the hunter's confidence in the shot. And I've been on enough tracks to know, hunters are often, or not often, but they're wrong often enough that I should have, thought about it a little bit more, maybe gave this deer some more time. But he convinced me that the shot was lethal, and so we headed down there, and I put Jasper on it. And Jasper did okay, took me from about the hit site to last blood, and then he kind of did some circles in the woods and stuff, and maybe I maybe let him kind of work that area for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I started thinking to myself, this hunter's probably getting impatient with me, and so I told him, I said, I'm gonna just pull Jasper off the track and bring Callie out, and let's just get this job done. So I bring Callie out there. She works that last blood area a little bit too, and struggles a little bit. And now I'm thinking, okay, I done messed this track up. Me walking around with Jasper's done spread some deer scent around, and Callie's got to work through it. And Callie finally picked a line. I let her run that line, but we went 150 yards or something like that, and didn't turn up any blood drops or a deer. And Callie was kind of giving signs that she wasn't on the deer anyway. So we came back down to last blood. The hunter and his friends had actually found another drop to kind of confirm the direction the deer went. And so I put Callie on that spot. This time she was able to lock on, and you're about to see how that went.
You ready, girl? You ready? Where's your blood at?
Right there.
Okay. Well, if he went up through here, there's some thick stuff. Oh! Oh! Get back, Callie. We got him. He's alive. Callie, get back. Get back. Holy cow, that joker about got us. Callie, come. Oh. He's too hurt to go anywhere.
Okay.
I was crawling under. I was crawling under a lot. Let's just walk to the truck and we can. I got to know where he's at. He ain't going anywhere. I was crawling under a log and I saw a drop of blood and I was getting ready to radio you. Callie went berserk. I looked up and all I saw was antlers 3 or 4 feet from my head.
Yeah, I was actually on the ground under that tree that was leaning, looking at a drop of blood when Callie started going crazy, and I looked up and there was antlers right in front of me. And thank goodness for that tree that was leaning, because it acted like a little barricade there and kept that deer from getting closer to me. I was able to back away pretty quickly. I could tell by looking at the deer after I got away from him a little bit that he was kind of uneasy on his feet. He kind of dropped his mouth open like he was panting a little bit. And so we backed out of there and I discussed it with the hunter. I told him he could either wait until morning or probably sneak back up there to the deer later in the night, at least give it another 3 or 4 hours, and he'd probably find it dead. So he decided to go up there, I guess around midnight or so, and he reported back, yeah, the deer was dead when he got to it. And that's what I was kind of figuring just based on the condition of the deer. So he snapped some pictures and he sent it to me, and the next morning I woke up, I had pictures of a deer and everything worked out. Hope you guys enjoyed my little frightful experience with this big old buck back behind me.